Hey there, welcome YouTube family. Patricia here, All Bodies Fitness. I want to talk to you a little bit. Obviously, I'm a certified personal trainer. I love to exercise, but I'm also a certified nutritional consultant, and I believe diet is very important, as everybody knows. I mean, common sense, we know we are what we eat, right? We just don't like to think about that, I guess, right? But it is very important. I just want to talk a little bit about that because sometimes people, don't plan it out enough, basically, is what it comes down to. We are our decisions that we make, our routines, our habits. So one thing I think a lot of people do is they skip breakfast. And I think that's a mistake. I mean, I know we're all busy, but if you have a nice, sustainable breakfast, we have a nice breakfast that is going to sustain your energy, then you're not going to be so ravenous by lunchtime, and they'll make better choices. So you eat some complex carbs. I personally like oatmeal in the morning. It has good complex carbs. It has protein, gives you sustainable energy. It keeps your blood sugar steady. It's good for you, and it's not costly either. Oatmeal, right? It's a fairly inexpensive food, but it does fill you up so that by the time lunchtime comes, you're not, oh my gosh, I'm so hungry, give me everything, right? You could say, oh, I just need some lunch, give me some. You can make better choices then if you're not so ravenous. Because I think when we skip lunch or breakfast, then we go to have lunch, we're going to make really bad choices. We're going to overorder. We're going to buy things that are, we're craving because we're so hungry. And it's just not going to be a good thing. And you probably know that from your own experience. So give it a try if you haven't. Get some good quality oatmeal. Whatever flavors you like, whatever. Try to avoid some of the extra sugar sometimes, right, that they put in there. I like to make my own myself. But it's pretty quick. It's pretty easy. And people tend to eat the same breakfast every day. So it's a good way to get a good habit in, at least one small change towards a healthier diet, right? Add some berries in there, some fruit. Fruit's important for you. I know fruit gets a bad rap these days, and I'll talk about that a little bit. But basically what it comes down to is that fruit is fructose. It is not sucrose. It isn't simple sugars that go right to fat, right? It is fructose, which gets processed by the liver, and it has all the nutrients, vitamins, minerals, vitamin C's, things of that nature that our body needs. It's a natural food on this planet, right? It grows, right? It grows for us. It grows for us and animals, and it's a very healthy thing to eat. So I don't think there's anything wrong with eating fruit. And I never heard anybody say, oh man, I ate so many grapes last night that I'm so fat today. I mean, it just doesn't happen, right? So I know a lot of people get that wrong. Even I've heard of doctors not understanding that, and that's a whole other issue. But it's not super sugar, simple sugar. So eat some fruit. It's good for you. And I know also there's this other thing where people say, fruit's so expensive, right? It's organic, you have to buy the right ones, it goes bad quickly, so it ends up being so expensive. And well, how expensive is it to be unhealthy, really? How expensive is it to have to take medications? How expensive is it to have to miss work because we're ill? So I believe, fruit is a very healthy thing, and all vegetables are. If you don't take my word for it, who am I, right? But if you check the books out there, the records, read these things, centennials, the places, the blue zones where people live the longest, people live into the hundreds. I believe there's one, I'm getting it right from the Blue Zone book, I think it's Okinawa in Japan, where a lot of people live over 100, and they call it the island where people forgot to die. I love that, right? I want to go there. And if you look at what their diets are, I mean, they eat mostly plant-based diets, and they eat a lot of fruits and vegetables. Their average diet has like 18 different daily diet. Their average daily diet has about 18 different foods, where in America you're lucky if you get 10, right? So they're eating a lot of fruits and vegetables and legumes, and they're giving their body a lot of natural vitamins and minerals and things that they need, rather than unhealthy stuff that's just filler. So think about that. So how expensive is it to not be healthy? The one story I often think of is a friend of mine went to the supermarket and bought like one of those big trays of crudité, it's carrots, broccoli, cauliflower, blah, 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 with some dip in the center, right? So that they could bring it to a party because they wanted to be healthier and stuff. And I think that's great. And the woman in line next to him, like, how could you pay $20? You can cut that all up yourself, blah, blah, blah. And meanwhile, does she clean her own house? She probably hires somebody to do that for her. So what's the difference? Hire somebody to cut up some healthy food that's going to benefit you, or hire somebody to clean your house when now you're not getting the exercise. So, you know, and also, you know, she had her nails done. He told me she had an expensive purse, and, you know, look what she's willing to spend money on. That's not doing her any good, but she thinks vegetables cut up for you is too expensive when that's feeding your body what you need, and you are what you eat, and your health is your quality of life. So common sense to me, you know, but what do I know? But anyway, enough lecturing on that. But just think, you know, every time you eat, you're making a choice. Are you going to feed your body what it needs and try and be healthy, or are you going to just feed it what's convenient and cheap? So that's, you know, that's my 2 cents. All right. Thank you so much for checking my videos. And I know a lot of my videos are usually exercise, but I think it's important to share some of these other ideas, which I believe are very important as well, to help motivate you guys, inspire you, and you know, hopefully help some people in some ways, and, you know, just reinforce what we all know but we forget, right? So thank you so much for checking it out. Please do like the video, subscribe to my channel, and check out the links below. I do have a membership site that have long videos for exercise and nutrition and other things that you can check out free for 21 days with the links below, and it's a very low monthly fee later if you want to join, but there's no obligation. So please do check that out as well. Thank you so much for listening to me today, and leave me a comment below what's your favorite healthy food to eat. Thank you.